The Ambassador of Malaysia to the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency, Dato Abdul Malik Melvin Castellino.
Thank you very much, Dr. Mr. Check Zainuddin Check Juso, Second Division, Franchise and Vendor Development Division, Ministry of Entrepreneurship and Economic Development. Mr. Muhammad Shakir Saleh, Vice Chairman of the Malaysian Franchise Association. Mr. Jake Santos, Executive Director of the Philippine Franchise Association. Professor Dr. Siam Lin, Founder and Chairman Emeritus of the Philippine Franchise Association. Mr. Ricky Kuna, Director of SME's Philippine Franchise Association. My dear friend, Mr. Alan Dupao, Director of the Halal Task Force at PTI. Ms. Madam Intan Zalani, Trade Commissioner, Embassy of Malaysia, members of the Philippine Franchise Association, members of PCCI, members of MICCI, and of course, esteemed guests from the various franchise associations, and of course, my dear friends, which I always meet very often. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat pagi di Malaysia. Mangalan umaga sinubahan. A very good morning to each and every one of you. First and foremost, it's a great pleasure and honor to be with you on this very important opening ceremony of the specialized business mission on franchise to the Philippines. I was struck when I came in by my photo. I hope this is justice. But again, thank you very much. I shall always treasure this, which is a very nice way of welcoming your guests in the Philippines. I've attended many functions and I've seen my billboards, my faces in many billboards, so much so that I'm afraid to go out because everyone recognizes me in terms of when you go. But again, this is how warm and welcoming the Philippines is. And I want to thank you for taking your time off and busy schedules to be with us this morning. And I also like to congratulate here the Ministry of Entrepreneur and Cooperative Development of Malaysia, the Malaysian Franchise Association, and of course, Market Manila, for organizing today's event. Today is really a very special occasion, as I mentioned before, as we are organizing the very first specialized business mission focusing on franchise industry in Philippines, Manila. I'm of course pleased to welcome the 4 Malaysian franchisors who are participating in this mission, and I hope today's event will be a kickstart in establishing Malaysian franchises in Philippines. I also like to urge other Malaysian franchises to leverage on the opportunities that are abundant in this country. One of the key highlights of the Malaysian franchise industry is successful expansion beyond borders. Malaysian brands are now household names in various parts of the world. In terms of the franchise sector, we are seeing an increasing number of Malaysian franchise companies in Philippines, including Zeus Coffee, Old Town White Coffee, Tea Life, and of course, Secret Recipe. And I also want to acknowledge here, of course, many other franchises from different parts of the ASEAN nation. I would like to acknowledge specifically my friend Mr. Andrew Cole, who runs the Tiong Baru chain in the Philippines. And I mentioned it before, I think Malaysian and Asian franchises from all parts of ASEAN has the ability and of course the quality to be able to expand worldwide. And I've seen this in many instances. Some of the brands that we go to from countries beyond ASEAN or Asia are present in our countries. But so I don't see any reason why Asian franchises cannot do the same. Because we have the ability, we have the product, we have very good products. And I want to acknowledge some of these companies I mentioned before, including Tiong Baru also, for taking the lead and of course being brave enough to go and venture abroad. And this is amazing. And I hope that this collaboration between Malaysian franchises, Philippine franchises, and of course the franchises from all parts of ASEAN will be able to come together in a spirit of collaboration and bring forth our ASEAN, our Asian products worldwide. And that's our dream. Back to again the Malaysian franchise companies. Zeus Coffee, a Malaysian brand, which started in the Philippines way back in September 2023, its first outlet in Quezon City. Currently, Zeus has opened 12 outlets in the Philippines, and the company has announced recently that it's targeting to reach 150 stores by the end of 2024. And I've seen this being done on a monthly basis. So this is a success story and testament of the quality and appeal of Malaysian franchises in a global scale. Another very well-known Malaysian brand, Malaysian Brown, of course, will be settling up their fast food franchise chain in the Philippines soon, capitalizing on the high demand for the halal food and beverage in the country. And this again, I threw a challenge to Mr. Check Zainuddin yesterday, that inshallah in the coming months, I hope very soon, we'll have a specialized franchise mission to Philippines focusing on halal. And I know Mr. Alim Tupau, with his hard work together with the Secretary of Digital, Secretary Pascual, will be very much happy and welcome. And of course, we want to see more Malaysian Philippine franchises attending our Mihas will be done in September, where you'll meet many more Malaysian franchises in halal industry. We are very passionate about halal. Myself, Mr. Alim, and of course DTI, and of course Matrix, where we think it is a clear and distinct opportunity to be able to develop this event in the Philippines and make Philippines one of the most, I would say, halal hubs in Asia. Of course, emulating Malaysian leadership in this context. And we are working very hard together with our team, with Alim, and I must congratulate Alim, DTI, and Passport on their focus on halal, which has gone exponentially since both the leaders, President Muhammad Marcos and of course President Dr. Sri Anwar Ibrahim, Prime Minister of Malaysia, met in March and July last year, where they pushed forward this industry specifically to develop our key industries in both countries. And I must say, with the launching of the halal strategic roadmap 2024-2028, Philippines is now on the road, and we Malaysians, as one of the most premier hubs of halal in the world, have the ability to support Philippines. Of course, this will create opportunities and of course synergy between both our nations, and that will further propel the development of our nations, both in terms of economy and of course of social livelihood and welfare. I would also like to encourage Malaysian companies here present to be a part of the Malaysian Chambers of Commerce and Industry, MCCI, to capitalize the networking among the members. Here, I'd like to acknowledge, of course, my president, I mentioned this all the time, Mr. Hans Hao, the MCCI president, is also present there. And please feel free to approach him after this to see how he and his board members can support you in this endeavor. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm also very pleased to announce that this year will be the 60th year anniversary of diplomatic relations between Malaysia and the Philippines. Our strong ties, ongoing ties, is a result of robust partnership on many fronts. More so, of course, is a testament to the transformative power of trade and cultural interaction, which, in my view, is key in shaping societies, fostering understanding, and driving economic prosperity. Malaysia and Philippines, of course, share many similarities. One of the key things is the warmth and friendliness of our nations. I've been in Manila for a year and 3 months, and I'm always amazed how the Filipinos and their families are very welcoming, and I think this is one of the strong points of the Philippines, which Malaysia also has. And I think if we can combine and come together in the spirit of collaboration, warmth, and spirit of family, both our countries will continue to grow and achieve the common prosperity which we all hope and achieve. One particular area we are very keen, of course, is Mindanao. As you know, there is a strong, tremendous opportunity in terms of socio-economic development of Mindanao. And I hope the Malaysian franchises see, and of course the other franchises from ASEAN across the world, but also look at how we can also support Mindanao in pushing forward the economic development as I see. The development of Mindanao not only develops Philippines, but also develops our ASEAN countries to build Niaga. That itself, I think, it would be a tremendous boost for our nation's economies. Aside from the franchise for this year, the visit relations, of course, to our trade office Manila, will be focusing on 3 main sectors, such as halal, information and ICT technology, as well as infrastructure, which includes building and construction materials, and services. And of course, next year we hope to have more of these specialized institutions by market, and of course, hopefully by the Minister of Mr. Check is leading to Philippines. So of course, I hope finally that you will find a great value in presentations that have been lined up today in order for you to equip yourselves with the much needed information and fundamental knowledge to take your business to the next level. The Embassy of Malaysia, through the Masjid Manila, will continue to bring Philippine companies to Malaysian businesses and vice versa. And of course, I'd like to say in closing, once again, I hope you can stay throughout the days. I know you're a busy schedule, but please invite your friends who are still not here today to see how you can join us later in the afternoon as the day progresses. And I know today we'll have a B2B session, and I hope that will be fruitful for all of you. Please do the necessary follow-up, and my team and I are really ever willing to support and assist you should you have further clarification requests in later date. In closing, let us celebrate the enduring friendship between our countries and Philippines, which is rooted in shared history of trade and culture. Together, let us continue to harness the power of commerce and culture to create a more prosperous, harmonious, and interconnected ASEAN, interconnected Asia, and of course, interconnected world. To all the participants today, I see very eager faces. I hope you continue to stay throughout the day, and let's work all together to ensure the prosperous development, growth of our countries, our nation, and our people. With that, thank you very much. Maraming selamat, and have a wonderful night.